then we're giving into the fear again. And when we give into the fear again, then we're chipping away another piece of our identity. And then when we get back around, we're doing it all over again. And some of us, what's up, everybody? Taking a quick minute here at my local coffee shop, Red Bicycle, to bring a couple things to you that we don't talk about often. One of them is the idea of self-preservation. Self-preservation is not one of the buzzworthy topics. It's not a phrase that we use or hear all that often, but I think that it is wildly important, both as young adults kind of moving, through college into career life, as well as adults that are recovering from their 20s. So that's one of the things. The other piece is the very baseline aspect of vulnerability and why it matters in this particular conversation. So I would say that self-preservation is really just the courage to be intentional. It's being brave enough and bold enough and having enough personal gusto to give a damn about yourself. That is what I'm going to break self-preservation down to. It's being wise about your decision making. It's being mindful of who's around you and where your friends are and who these people are that aren't your friends. It's being attentive to where your drink comes from, who made your drink. It's being thoughtful about the food we put into our body, the exercise that we do, how much we drink, if we take drugs, how much prescription medication we take. I mean, it really is a big topic, but I want to break it down to this very, very simple piece of being brave enough and bold enough to intentionally care about yourself. That's one piece. Where vulnerability fits into this is, as we've done this work with vulnerability, and I've been attached to sharing your story and helping both teenagers and grown adults work through pieces of their story for years now. And the things that I see the most are people are held by fear. And part of that fear is fear of being judged, fear of being shamed, fear of being exiled and kicked out of their community, fear of not being accepted for who they are. And that's going to be the kicker. I'm bringing this stuff up because we struggle so deeply with being attached to our identity or being detached from our identity, from being removed from the thing that is the truest version of us. So here's how this puzzle sort of fits together. Self-preservation. It's the idea that we are bold enough to intentionally give a dang about ourselves. That means this body that we have, who we interact with, our health, our well-being, our social health, our mental stability. These are things that we have to take into account when we're thinking about self-preservation. From that, what happens every time that we decide that we're not going to do the thing that is truest to our heart, we're sacrificing a piece of our identity. We're sacrificing a piece of our truest self, and we're making ourselves question who it is that we are and who we say we are. So here's how the flow works. Self-preservation. I need to take care of myself so that I am the most whole, true, amazing ass piece of self that I can be. That I'm the most amazing piece of myself that I can possibly be. When I give into the fear of what people are going to think of me, how they're going to treat me, what they're going to say about me, when I give into that fear to not be who I want to be in any given moment, then what it does is it starts to chip away at our identity. And when it chips away at our identity, all that we're doing is questioning who we are, what we believe, what we stand for, and then it will become a cycle where now our next time around to self-preservation, we're going to say, I don't know if we give in, then we're giving into the fear again. And when we give into the fear again, then we're chipping away another piece of our identity. And then when we get back around, we're doing it all over again. And some of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and we've done this for years. We've done it for years. And now I'm begging you to take a step back, to take a look at all of the times that self-preservation could have been achieved. We could have made a decision that was the best, most healthy decision for us. Instead, we caved to the fear and we chipped away a piece of our identity. Think about those things. Go back in time and start to really uncover some of those pieces. And if you're willing, attach your memory to the things that hurt the worst. And then go download the Vulnerable app and share a part of it with us. We don't need to know who you are. Please stay anonymous. But I promise you that it gives us all strength to know that we're not alone in this. I know that we're not alone in this because I know my own story, and I've had the opportunity to hear many, many stories over the years. But it's important for us to remember that we are not alone in this. There is a community of people that have gone through the same things. Self-preservation, when it's overcome by fear, chips away at our identity, and the cycle will continue. I'm begging you to break the cycle today. Pull out a journal, go download the Vulnerable app and share a chapter of your story with us. And let's begin to do this together, where we re-establish our identity by overcoming fear and really, really wrapping our heads around self-preservation and what it means to love ourselves, to care about ourselves, and to truly be considerate of the body, the human that we have, both externally and internally. Hope that you guys got something from this. I hope that it was encouraging. I believe in you. I believe in you so much. I believe in you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.